Hi, I'm Shiree Ingram and I am representing Golden Paintworks. Today I'd like to demonstrate one way to create a very artistic but simple decorative finish. I will be using Golden Paintworks weathered granite. I love this texture. The weathered granite is a unique acrylic product. It is a granite-like material that contains a crushable colored aggregate and a warm white base. And what's nice is it comes ready to use. Weathered granite has so many application possibilities. This finish, however, today is the one I will be demonstrating. So let's get started. I begin first with priming the wall with a quality water-based primer. My next step after the primer is to apply Golden Paintworks metallic white gold. This color is absolutely gorgeous. It has iridescent mica in it. I use a 6-inch nap Pretty Mini roller cover to apply our finish. This one is a 1/2-inch nap. I slightly dampen the roller for a smoother finish, but you can always follow the directions from the roller's manufacturer that you purchase it from. I use frog tape, so you can also take tape too if you want to get rid of any fuzzies or lint off the roller, and you can just do that as well. And I'm using a paint tray today for this job, but for larger jobs I suggest using a bucket with a grate. It'll make it go easier. For this technique, the metallic color is a base coat to add depth to the final finish. So it doesn't matter that I'm rolling it on in multiple directions to create visual texture and overlapping marks. And as you can see, this color is just such a gorgeous color. And it has so many different applications. I feel like the color is timeless. Like you would not tire of it throughout the years, and it's so versatile that it could be used in just so many different ways. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. So for this application, I'm just gonna use a 2-inch chip brush. And if you've ever used them before, you know sometimes they have a tendency to shed. So I just pull out if there's anything. And if while you're working the finish, you get some of those fibers in there, they're easy to pull out. So we're gonna start with that. And just dip it into some of the product. I'm gonna start, we're just gonna do just very random. I'm gonna do horizontal, leaving some open spaces in the background. And I don't want to really create any specific pattern. So I always call this inconsistently consistent. And you could probably work 2 foot, maybe 2 foot by 2 foot space at a time. And next, we're going to start running it the other direction. Again, just very random. And what's nice about this finish too is that it really doesn't use that much product, but just creates a very, very nice artistic looking finish. And as you see spots, you can always go back and fix them. I'm going to start going horizontal again. So we're just going to go ahead and work the rest of it. And you can see there's a lot of physical texture, which I love. And it's just such a beautiful color. There's just so many different areas I could see this being applied in bedrooms. Could be an accent wall, headboard wall. I think it would look absolutely stunning in a dining room. Powder bath, make a nice statement. And as you can see, the finish really goes relatively quickly. Something else that's really nice about doing this finish is that you do not have to finish it all at the same time. Like, you could leave it right there and you could finish it tomorrow or in a few days. It doesn't really matter. So that is also very nice, and you won't ever have that stop and start look at all. We're just going to finish out our space. Go up here. So I'm going to stand back and look at it and see if I like what I'm seeing. If I want to touch up anything, I can. Little spot there. Okay, we're just going to leave that and let that dry. The nice thing about this too is that after it dries, if you see something that you don't like, you can just go back in and touch up in any areas and add a little bit more texture. And what's nice about the products too is that they come in different sizes. They have gallon size, quart size, and if you just want to do some sample boards, these little 8-ounce containers too also have plenty for you to do some really nice size sample boards. So there are so many different ways to apply weathered granite. You can use a plastic trowel for a rough organic finish. You can also use a stainless steel trowel that actually crushes the aggregate as it's applied, and this leaves a warm and smooth finish. Or you can add water to it like we did today and apply the weathered granite with a brush to create this beautiful artistic finish. Your imagination is the limit. Thanks so much for joining us today.